What's up, guys? Dave Moss Jr. here, and I'm kicking off a challenge in November. It's called the No Way November Challenge. Health challenge. No, you don't have to buy a bunch of supplements. No, you don't have to join a specific gym. This is not a multi-level marketing. This is literally just a challenge. It's a challenge that I've been putting myself through for a few months. I've seen and noticed and felt a massive difference. Matter of fact, my friends that I only see like every couple weeks are like, dude, what are you doing? So I decided to write it all out, and we are starting the No Way November Challenge November 1st. I wanted to go ahead and get this message out there to let anybody else who wants to jump in on the challenge have some time to prepare and plan and get ready to jump in. Now, I'm gonna put the link in the description below to what the details are. If you don't wanna watch this video and you just wanna read it and you wanna check it out, you can check it out there. There's a PDF, printable accountability calendar. Highly recommend you print that out. And it gives you a little checklist of what you need to accomplish every single day. But it's kind of simple. The easy parts of this are every single day, every single morning before 10, 11 a.m., you want to get outside and get the morning sunlight on your skin and in your eyes. And you want to do this with as minimal clothes as possible. I know it's getting cold, but try to get as much sunlight on your skin as possible first thing in the morning as soon as the sun's rising. You also do not want to wear sunglasses, and you do want to be barefoot. Really kicks it in if you are grounding, which is barefoot on the grass, on the dirt, on the earth, not on the sidewalk or on pavement. You want to be connected to the ground, and you want to do that for 10 minutes. That's every day for 30 straight days. The next part, these are the easy parts. The next part is you want to get at least minimum 30 plus minutes of sweat work every single day, whether that's being lazy and sitting in a sauna, you're still sweating, you're still elevating your heart rate a little bit, you're still stressing your body. That's good, that's fine, you can do that. Or go to the gym and get a full-blown workout, or go for a brisk walk or a jog or a run. You wanna get sweaty. You wanna get your heart rate elevated for 30 minutes every single day for 30 days. Now, the next thing, once per week, whatever day works best for you, once per week, do a fast, whether it's 16 hours, which is very easy. People hear 16 hours and think, I can't not eat for 16 hours. Well, you really can. Think about it. If you eat your last meal at 8 or 9 p.m., which is kind of late, but let's just say that's normal time for people. You eat your last meal, say 8 o'clock at night, right? So 8 o'clock at night, you sleep, you get up, you do your normal thing. By 8 o'clock the next morning, that's already 12 hours. So now you just need to wait 4 more hours. So you're basically missing breakfast. And that's a 16-hour fast. That's called intermittent fasting. If you've never done that, hugely beneficial to do it, not all the time, but do it every once in a while. In this case, we're gonna do it once a week. So that's just 4, maybe 5 fasts, depending on when you wanna start and if you wanna do a little extra credit. So you can do a 16-hour fast, a 24-hour fast if you're feeling really cool, or 36-hour fast if you have some extra fat and you really wanna lose some weight, because it really works, it's crazy. And I wanna explain a 36-hour fast too, because the first time I heard, hey, you should try a 36-hour fast, I was like, yeah, I'm not eating for 3 days. That's way too much, you know, or 2.5 days or whatever it comes out to. However, in your mind, you hear 36-hour fast and you think 36 hours of awake time. Well, it includes sleeping as well. So you can eat your last meal at 8 o'clock at night, not eat the next day, eat your next meal at 8 o'clock in the morning. So you're just missing 1 day of eating. That's 36 hours. Now, you can have black coffee, no creamer, no sugar, no nothing, just black coffee. You don't need to add anything to it. Just black coffee. If you don't enjoy black coffee, well, this is a good chance to start, you know, kind of getting your taste buds adjusted to just black coffee. Water, high quality spring water, highly recommend. Don't drink purified tap water or anything like that. Try to drink spring water as much as you can. From a glass bottle is even more preferred if you want to get the extra benefits. Electrolytes you can have as long as they are the flavorless Relight brand. Relight is the brand I recommend. Relight, I don't get paid from them or anything like that, but it's what I take when I'm doing a fast. They have an unflavored, 0 calorie, blended straight up electrolytes, and it won't break your fast. It's awesome. Or just get the little keto electrolyte drops or fasting drops on Amazon. They're cheap for electrolytes, because you definitely want to include some electrolytes, some high quality electrolytes while you're fasting. You can also have some apple cider vinegar. Lots of benefits there. You can research all this stuff if you want to, but we're going to do one fast every single week for the 30-day period of the No Way November. Now, that's the easy stuff. Now let's talk about the hard stuff. I feel like fasting is going to be new to a lot of people, but it's not that hard. Working out every single day for 30 minutes, or just elevating your heart rate and getting sweaty at some point for 30 days, for 30 minutes every day will be easy. And getting up and getting outside is not going to be hard. So those are the easy things. Now the hard thing, this is where people are like, no way, like no freaking way. This isn't gonna, there's no way. No seed oils, no refined carbohydrates, and no processed sugars for 30 days. Now this is the hard part, because if you look at the ingredient labels of anything you buy, everything you buy, you're probably gonna be shocked to see there's a lot of seed oils in the foods that we eat. Now what's crazy and what's sad about this, and I'm not a doctor, this isn't me medically prescribing anything, what's crazy about this is seed oils do have a lot of peer-reviewed studies, and there's a lot of scientific evidence. A lot of doctors are coming out and talking about the negative effects that seed oils, that's canola oil, that's vegetable oils, that's sunflower oil, soybean oil, right? Nut and seed and vegetable oils have a negative impact on our body, and they have a negative impact on our body long term. So we're gonna try to remove that from our diet as much as we can for 30 days. It's gonna take a lot of work, and it's gonna take you being super disciplined and throwing away a lot of the foods that you probably have in your pantry right now. Foods that you probably think are healthy. And the word organic does not mask the seed oil. You definitely wanna eliminate seed oils from your diet. Refined carbohydrates and processed sugars. What this basically means, let me make it super simple for you. You don't want to eat any breads, any crackers, any chips, any snacks like that, any popcorn. You want to try to stick with fruits, organic, raw fruits, as real from the earth as possible. I say that because there are some fruits that are made in non-organic ways. You can eat vegetables, even though I try to stay away from most vegetables. I try to stick on the animal-based diet. I've noticed a massive difference in my health since doing that. But you can have vegetables. You can actually have organic sourdough. I know that seems weird. That's the one bread you can have. Organic sourdough with minimal ingredients. I'm talking 5 or less ingredients. There's a lot of different brands out there. Actually has a positive effect on your metabolic rate. So we're gonna keep that. If you want to eat bread, if you need bread in your life and you can't kick it, organic sourdough is okay on this 30-day challenge. But that's it. You don't want any processed sugar. You don't want any refined carbohydrates. Basically anything made in a lab you do not want, or in a factory you do not want. And then any seed oils you do not want. Here's the things you can have, because people are like, well, everything has seed oils. This is why it's called the no way, because it is a challenge, right? This is the biggest part of it. You can have extra virgin olive oil if you need oil. You can have butter, raw, organic, grass-fed butter, as much of it as you possibly want. Load it up, enjoy it. Have as much fun with butter as you possibly want. It's good stuff for you. But you definitely want to stick with organic, grass-fed at all costs, if you can. Now, it can get expensive, especially if you're not doing this alone and you're doing it with like your spouse or large family. It can get expensive. But for 30 days, 1 stick or 2 sticks of butter should cut it for you. Maybe 3 sticks of butter, you'll be fine, right? So other than that, enjoy. Like, eat eggs, eat meat, eat chicken, eat all the stuff you want, but stay away from fried foods, stay away from processed sugars, refined carbohydrates, and seed oils at all costs. That's where it's going to get tricky. That's the hard part. Now, another hard part for so many people, and I really don't understand why, is no alcohol and no tobacco. We're going to completely kick alcohol and tobacco for this month. Now, if you typically enjoy a glass of wine on Thanksgiving, I'm just going to say try to skip it. I mean, you're not going to die or become less fun if you don't have a glass of wine. And this isn't me judging or saying don't do something, but if you want to do this challenge, you want to do it right, you're going to do no alcohol for 30 days, no tobacco for 30 days, no vape for 30 days, none of that stuff for 30 days. We're going to try to kick all these bad habits that are going to help our bodies to completely regenerate on a cellular level so that we can feel our best and we can truly thrive. So that's going to be the 2 harder parts. Here's a part that's going to be mentally hard, because a lot of you don't want to admit that you have bad habits. None of us want to admit that we have bad habits, but we have bad habits, and we're going to kick one of them. So pick a bad habit, and maybe it's multiple. Pick a bad habit. Here's some examples. Mindlessly scrolling. Picking up your phone when there's other productive things you can be doing and scrolling through Instagram or scrolling through Facebook or scrolling through YouTube and watching videos that don't serve you, that are just entertaining. The mindless entertainment, let's kick that as a bad habit. Kick pornography, kick vaping, kick shopping, there's a lot of different bad habits, and for time's sake, I'm not gonna go over the full list, but those are some bad habits that a lot of people have, and we're gonna try to take 30 days and we're gonna completely kick our bad habits. Be mindful about it. You're gonna have a checklist. Did I kick my bad habit today? Check it off if you were honest with yourselves. No one's gonna see your calendar but you. So this is all for you. I'm not going to have you check in. This isn't anything like that, but this is just a straight up 30-day challenge for you to hold yourself accountable and see if you can live a better life and you can truly thrive. So those are some of the hard things. The last hard thing that you're gonna do, and for some people this is hard, it's just one of those things you have to purposefully do. And once you start doing it, you really enjoy it. Like, you feel the difference. Get cold 3 days a week. Get cold. Now, if you don't have access to cryotherapy or a cold plunge or an ice bath, there's a lot of different ways you can get cold. The easiest way to get cold, and it's really just getting uncomfortable, is get in the shower, take your shower, however hot you normally have it. A lot of people like steaming hot showers. I don't, but a lot of people do. At the end of your shower, kick it as cold as possible, as cold as your knob will let you get to, as cold as your shower will get. Kick it as cold as possible and stay in it for 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. You don't have to stay any longer than that. You don't have to torture yourself, but 2 to 3 minutes of getting uncomfortably cold 3 times per week. So you pick a day or pick some days that may just work for you, but three times a week, you want to try to get cold. Now, if you have access to a cold plunge or cryotherapy is expensive. I don't recommend it. I recommend cold plunging though. If there's a possibility, there's a lot of cheap ways to cold plunge, or just go buy some ice, fill your bathtub up with as cold water as possible and dump the ice in there. Just get cold. You want the water to be under 70 degrees. Like, you really want it to be under 50 degrees, but under 70 is considered really cold to so many people. So that's pretty much it. So just to recap, the No Way November Challenge, it's super simple. Get outside and get morning sunlight and ground every single day for 30 days. Work out at some capacity, 30 minutes of sweat work every single day for 30 days. Even if you're doing manual labor, working on a project in your yard or in your house, as long as it's something that's getting your heart rate elevated for 30 minutes every single day for 30 days. No seed oils, no refined carbs, no processed sugar, no alcohol, and no tobacco for 30 days, right? That's the tricky part. Kick a bad habit for 30 days. Get cold 3 times a week, and 1 time a week do a fast. That's it. That's the No Way November Challenge. If you do that for 30 days, this isn't about losing weight. You will lose weight. You'll feel so much better. I've been doing most of this consistently for 3 months, and my body composition has completely changed. I feel better than I've ever felt. I'm not having to live off of energy drinks and fake processed energy that we all get hooked on. I'm in the car business, so we thrive on energy. Like, energy is our thing. So if there's some supplement out there that we could try to give us crazy amounts of energy, we've all tried it. We're gonna try. I've tried it. So doing this has changed my metabolism. It's changed my energy levels. It's changed my mental clarity for the better. So that's why I wanted to put this No Way November Challenge out there for anyone to try. Definitely think you'll see some benefits in it. Once again, I don't need you to sign up. I'm not asking for your data. I'm not asking for any of your information. I actually don't want any information from anybody. But if you think this is a challenge that can serve you, give it a try. The link's going to be in the description below. And yeah, good luck.